What is up, car addicts? In this video, I'm going to be giving a visual guide for this week's normal time trial, RC Bandito time trial, and the premium race totaling over $300,000. Note that the time trials can only be completed once a week for the full $100,000 payout. The premium race, however, can be completed in a limited amount of times with a 48-minute cooldown between each win. Also keep in mind that rocket-powered / flying vehicles cannot be used in time trials. And yes, that includes the new Toreador submarine car with the boost function. Rockstar unfortunately patched it by making the time trial icon just disappear when you get in the car, which is really unfortunate. But anyways, starting off with the time trial this week, which is Tongva Valley. Due to the snow for this week, I highly recommend a fast motorcycle such as the Hakuchu Drag, Shotaro, or a Baddie 801 constantly doing wheelies. In my opinion, it is the easiest to complete it with either the Hakuchu Drag or the Shotaro. Doing this time trial with a car is very difficult due to the lack of grip during the high-speed corners where the traction is really needed. Trust me, I tried a few different cars, it didn't work out too well. It is possible, but it's extremely difficult. You're better off doing it on a motorcycle. In terms of shortcuts, there aren't really any. There's just one little section where it makes you take a bunch of turns. You're better off taking only one turn, which I show right here, which is a lot faster. Moving on to this week's RC Bandito time trial, which is Power Station. As always, you need to own an RC Bandito in order to participate in these. So this time trial is a pretty difficult one in general, and the snow just makes it even more difficult to drive well. So if you go full speed in the snow on your first trial, like if the snow wasn't there, you're going to miss checkpoints, you're going to miss turns, you're going to crash into a lot of objects. The biggest tip I can give for the snow is literally brake before every single corner. After a few times of me failing, I'll save you the time. You will be slower, yes, by braking a lot extra, but you will still make it in time, trust me. Also, when you use your brakes, make sure to press them in about halfway in, not all the way, or you might lose control of the Bandito. And lastly, we have this week's premium race, which is Down the Drain. This one is restricted to the muscle cars class. Now, I know what you might be thinking, muscle cars in the snow, that's going to be way too difficult and crazy. Well, thankfully, the premium race doesn't have any snow, so that's a big relief for most people. As far as what vehicles to choose, I highly recommend either the Click, Yosemite, Pizwazer Dominator, or the Hellfire for this race. This race is pretty easy with only 2 hairpin turns. I'd say the most tedious part is the jump close to the beginning of the race. The biggest tip I can give there is to let off the throttle before the jump and angle your car slightly to the left. If not, you might end up flipping or crashing your car. Another major thing is to go on and off the walls of this race. It acts as a bump boost, which gives you a significant speed boost, especially when you're constantly going on and off of it. I will be using the Click for this race as it gains the most significant speed boost from those bumps. And that's it, guys. The normal time trial this week is pretty easy if you use a motorcycle. The RC time trial is pretty difficult because of the snow, but take your time braking before most of the turns and you will easily complete it. And this week's premium race is pretty simple if you don't mess up that main jump at the beginning. Again, remember guys, you can earn over $300,000 between the 3 this week, and setting yourself to go to beat them is always a lot of fun in my personal opinion. Let me know which one you found most difficult and what vehicles you used down below in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.